Welcome back to the channel, and I'm here with a Sticker Woman update. It is great news. We heard from Jennifer Swain, or Kwetiapina, that all the charges against her have been dropped by Gwent police. So absolutely brilliant result for her, but of course an absolute miscarriage of justice that she's been going through this with this hanging over her head since January. This clearly false accusation that she had left razor blades and pins and broken glass underneath stickers that she'd put up, which were also hateful and transphobic. So I've created a whole playlist about a Sticker Woman Gwent, so do please join me in reminiscing by watching that. Police now admit that actually none of her stickers featured any statements about transgenderism at all. So there's absolutely no trans hate involved in the stickers. Police previously didn't just arrest her, deny her medications, treat her roughly, humiliating, degrading treatment of a disabled, middle-aged, retired woman, but they raided her home to remove stickers, leaflets and books that they thought they needed to investigate, and her mobile phone. So she's been told now that all her possessions will be returned to her. Well, good, they should be, and flipping quick too. The complaints against her were made by a range of local characters. We featured a couple of them in some of the content that I've made in that Sticker Woman playlist. Nico Cardiff is the first one. He is the guy who has made now 3 documented false claims of finding sharp objects behind stickers. 3. The second person is Appalling Katie, who has who's a 50-year-old plus, I can't remember exactly how old, but late 50s, lives in the local area, claims to have age dysphoria, and repeatedly justifies contacting minors on social media. He's also fallen out now with many people in the trans community because of his insistence that he should be allowed into youth groups. He has also made several appearances in the comment threads under my videos, which I have not deleted, making wild accusations and generally showing himself up. I noticed that he has recently graduated to a thread of his own on Kiwi farms, so that is that's lovely for him. Yeah. I think it's really good to watch the safeguarding content, which relates to Appalling Katie. I used him just as a case study to show why it's never appropriate for adults to contact minors on social media. And I just want to repeat that advice. If you're a grown adult, that means that there are more than 18 years since the day of your birth. No matter how you feel inside, you should not be contacting anybody who is less than 18 years old on social media at all. So those are the 2 main characters who instigated this whole harassment of poor old Jennifer. And her posters and leaflets were all pointing out the absolutely dreadful situation that we face as women in a pandemic of male violence against women. And she has made it clear that she still intends to pursue her activism because the conviction rate in Gwent for rape is just 1% of reported rapes, which, rape is effectively decriminalised where that's the case. So good luck with that. We'll all support you with that. I also wanted to point out a lovely thread by the Women's Rights Network of Wales, who did a little kind of tweet summary of the campaign, Justice for Jen. And it's just a really lovely example of how women from near and far all travelled together to Gwent to attend protests, to share their dangerous literature. And yeah, it was lovely to see that outpouring of support for Jennifer, and I'm sure it has an influence over whether or not they consider it worth pursuing a case. So, you know, there were a lot of police hours devoted to this case of potentially doing a sticker. Perhaps they would have a better conviction rate for crimes of violence such as rape if they weren't spending so many police hours raiding the home of women who have stickers. So my personal best wishes to you, Jennifer. I hope that you have celebrations that go on for weeks, because I know you're going to have to take time out after you. I sympathise because I have similar disabilities. You can party really hard for about 20 minutes and then you have to have a nap. So well done you. You bore this whole ordeal with such fortitude and strength, and you know, we always knew that there was nothing that they could possibly say that would result in a conviction, but we also know that the process is the punishment, and that's why these people make these reports. They want to get us tied up in having to defend perfectly ordinary, everyday, legitimate, legal civic activities, including protest that we have an absolute right to. So I'm sure I speak for many women when I say that should you decide to take any of this further with any form of action against Gwent police, or you know, if you want to take action for defamation against any of the individuals that say things about you online, then I am sure I am not alone in promising you one of my 20s in any crowdfunder you should decide to set up in order to raise the fighting fund you'll need. So it's absolutely wonderful to hear that you don't have this cloud hanging over you anymore. Well done. Thanks for watching the video today, talking about Jennifer Swain and hopefully a resolution to this dreadful situation, this punishment that she's been put through for the crime of putting up stickers in her local area campaigning against male violence against women. So thanks for joining me. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do smash that subscribe button. You can leave me a like or a dislike, I really don't mind. It's great to get any feedback on the work that I'm doing. Do leave a comment if you'd like to have a chat. We've got a lovely community here, and yeah, it's always great to get new commenters, so dive in. If you want to support me practically, thank you very, very much. I don't do live chats or anything like that yet. I'm not confident enough. But I do have a PayPal, so if you wanted to put a quid or two in there, then you could do that. The details are in the description box. I always leave a full list of all of the references that I've used to create these videos in the references in the description box. So do go there and check them out if you want to connect on Twitter. So thanks very much for watching, and I really hope to see you again soon. Take care.